Hi friends, welcome back to the channel of Agadtantra, that is Toxicology. Today, let's discuss a small topic, that is what are the characteristics of ideal, homicidal and suicidal poisons. How a person or what characteristics a person look into while selecting the poison for homicidal or suicidal poisoning. Okay, let's look into the homicide. As we know that homicide means it is the killing of one human being by the another. And how a person selects an ideal homicidal poison, that homicidal poison, it should be cheap, that they will try to buy some medicines or buy some chemicals which are cheap in the market and which is not an expensive one, so that they can buy it soon. Then they should be easily available. It should be easily available in the markets. Then next, it should be colorless, odorless and tasteless, so that they can mix it with any food or the drink, being colorless or being having no smell and without any taste difference. That person will consume that poison. The next point, they should be capable of being administered either in food, drink or medicine without producing any obvious change to prevent suspicion, as we told in the above point, that is they should be easily mixed in the food, drink or medicine, so that there should not be any suspicion. Next, it should be highly toxic, that is even a small dose of poison, it should kill that person easily. Okay, next, there should be signs and symptoms. They should resemble a natural disease, or the serious ill effects should be delayed sufficiently long for the accused to escape suspicion. That is, even though that person they produce some symptoms, they should resemble that of a natural disease, that is made that sometimes that of cholera, etc. And the serious ill effects, yeah, it should be a slow poison, that they cannot be easily identified that someone has poisoned that person. Next, there should not be any antidote. Even the patient is admitted to the hospital, there should not be any medicine to combat that toxicity. Next, there should be no postmortem changes. That if the person after consuming the poison they produce any postmortem changes, they will arise suspicion that someone has poisoned him. So that which do not produce any postmortem changes. Next, they should not be detected by any chemical test or other methods. That and lastly, they must be rapidly destroyed or made undetectable in the body. That is, by after the consumption, they should be rapidly dissolved or metabolized by the body, so that nothing is shown, that nothing is left in the body or which is undetectable in the body. An ideal example of this type of homicidal poison, they occurred in Kerala, in which the famous murder case, that is Cyanide Jolie, in which she conducted 6 murders over a span of 14 years by giving cyanide to her family members for her personal gain. As we have discussed the characteristics she selected, it was cyanide. She got it from the goldsmith. And next is suicide. The suicide, the definition is the act or an instance of taking one's own life voluntarily and intentionally. It is said to be called as the suicide. And the suicidal characters, they are also similar. An ideal suicidal poison, it will be cheap. The person they will select an inexpensive poison and which is easily available, as we already told, and it is highly toxic, that is by consuming a small amount it will produce the death of that person. And it should be tasteless or of pleasant taste, then only they will be able to consume that poison oneself. Then they are capable of being easily taken in the food or the drink, that they can be easily mixed in the food or the drink, and they are capable of producing painless death. No one will select a poison for the suicide purpose that will cause a painful death. They will always select a medicine or chemical which is producing a painless death. That's all for today. Thank you.